Have you ever heard of a valuable work of art being recovered through unusual circumstances? Art theft is not a new phenomenon and has been happening for centuries. However, some of these stolen works of art have been recovered in the most bizarre ways. Welcome to Top 10 Binge, where we bring you the top 10 lists on historical arts that were recovered through unusual circumstances. Number 10. Woman Ochre by William de Kooning. In 1985, the $160 million painting Woman Ochre by William de Kooning was stolen from the University of Arizona Museum of Art. It was taken by a couple and was missing for 32 years. The painting was discovered after the death of two school teachers who left behind a painting that was identified as Woman Ochre. With the help of the FBI and a 2.5-year restoration, the painting is now back on display at the museum. Number 9. Tiffany Glass. In May 2018, New York City-based art glass dealers Howard and Paula Ellman made a shocking discovery. After winning several items at a Pennsylvania auction, they found that some of the glass, including a Tiffany Favrelle vase, had been stolen from them 37 years prior. The Ellmans were able to recover their stolen glass and 16 more Tiffany works, thanks to the documentation Paula had held onto for nearly 4 decades. Number 8. Marble bust of Roman general Drusus Germanicus. An antique dealer stumbled across the find of a lifetime for $34.99 at an Austin Goodwill store. A 50-pound marble sculpture that turned out to be a first-century bust of Roman general Drusus Germanicus. The bust had gone missing from the German Museum Pompejanum during World War II and was eventually returned to its rightful owners after an agreement was brokered that included the San Antonio Museum of Art hosting the artwork. Number 7. Palette by John Corbino. A Florida architect stumbled across a stolen work from John Corbino at an estate sale in Sarasota. The painting, named Palette, was one of several owned by the Van Wezel Performing Arts Hall and was the most popular work in the collection before it went missing during an Oak Ridge Boys concert in the early 1990s. The architect recognized the piece and purchased it for just $25. After making contact with the artist's daughter, he returned the stolen painting to the Performing Arts Hall, even refusing a reward. Number 6. Walking Horses by Joseph Thorak. Standing 16 feet tall and 33 feet long, the bronze horses created by Joseph Thorak were once placed on either side of the stairs leading into Adolf Hitler's New Reich Chancellery in Berlin, Germany. The imposing sculptures disappeared with the Soviets during World War II and were later discovered in the 1950s in Eberswald, East Germany. Art detective Arthur Brand was tasked with recovering the horses, and he went on a dangerous journey to infiltrate the Nazi underworld to retrieve them. Brand discovered that the sculptures had been sold to a wealthy collector in the Netherlands, and after months of negotiation, he was able to retrieve them and return them to their rightful owners. Number 5. The Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum Heist. In 1990, the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum in Boston suffered one of the largest art heists in history when two thieves posing as police officers stole 13 works of art, including paintings by Rembrandt and Vermeer. The theft remained unsolved for over 2 decades, with the stolen art estimated to be worth over $500 million. In 2013, a new lead emerged in the case, and the FBI was able to recover the stolen art with the help of an informant. The artwork was found in a hidden stash in a Connecticut warehouse and returned to the museum, where it can once again be admired by the public. Number 4. The Scream. In 1994, the iconic painting The Scream by Norwegian artist Edvard Munch was stolen from the National Gallery in Oslo. The theft caused an international uproar, with the painting's unique style and intense emotion making it one of the most recognizable works of art in the world. After a several-year investigation, the painting was recovered in a daring sting operation carried out by Norwegian police. The Scream was found in a hotel room in Sweden, where it had been hidden by the thieves. Number 3. The Dead Christ. The Dead Christ by Annibale Carracci was stolen from a church in Naples, Italy in 1979 and remained missing for over 2 decades. In 2003, the painting was recovered in an underground garage in Rome, where it had been kept by a group of art thieves. Number 2. The Portrait of a Lady. The Portrait of a Lady by Gustav Klimt was stolen from a museum in Salzburg, Austria in 1997. The painting, which was estimated to be worth over $100 million, was missing for several years before it was discovered in a raid on an art thief's home in Italy. Number 1. Vermeer's Lady Writing a Letter with Her Maid. In 1973, 2 men stole Vermeer's Lady writing a letter with her maid from the Kenwood House in London. The painting remained missing for over 2 decades until it was recovered in Ireland in 1992. It turned out that the 2 thieves had stolen the painting to order for an Irish gangster. The painting was returned to the Kenwood house, but the identity of the thief remains a mystery. The world of art is filled with mysteries and secrets, and these stories of stolen works of art recovered through unusual circumstances are just a few examples. So, what do you think? Did you know about any of these recoveries before? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're interested in learning more about art, history, and the mysteries that surround it, be sure to subscribe to Top 10 Binge on YouTube for more amazing content.